Okay, I'm just going to run over some of the real basics. I can answer some questions, but I'm also going to show you some sources of finding more stuff out. Okay, it's albstaff.pbwiki.com. It's bookmarked in the Circ workstations and some other places too, I think in the staff room. And this is the front page here. First thing you probably want to do is log in. And there's that button right up, let's see, make this a little straighter, right up where I got the little hand right now. Does everybody see that? So if you click on login, the one you want to use is the one on the left, and you're going to change putting your name and your email address. You can put these in any form you want. It's not checking the name and email address against something. So I use from the old deputy program, my old nickname. And the invite key, does everybody know what the password is? I'm going to have to bleep that out of the video if it works out. But anyway, that's all you really need to know, because the rest of the stuff you can put in however you want. If you look on the right side, there's this other thing. I haven't done this yet. If somebody wants to try that, you can. You can set up your own individual account. I think there's somewhere, but you don't really have to, and I haven't really done that, so I'm not going to go over that. You don't want to check notify me of changes unless you want to get a whole lot of emails every time it's edited. And if you want to, you can, but if you don't do that. So then you just hit login, and it's going to log you in, and you know you're logged in because you can see now you've got the log out option up here, and you've got a few other options showing that weren't otherwise showing. So let's see. What I'll do right now is just mess with the practice page here. It's on the sidebar. Basically, there is the sidebar here, and there are 3 different views of it. And depending on when you come up to a machine, it may be in one of these views or another. You may just see this quick start thing, or you may just see this recent activity thing. If you want to get to the sidebar, you may have to click on that right there in the corner. And then it's got it's sort of an index list that we've made of basic pages on the wiki. So if you go to practice page, now you're on the practice page here. And what you can do is click on Edit Page. Then generally what's going to pop up is this Microsoft Word-like editor. And it's relatively self-explanatory. You can do bold, you can underline, you can do italics. I personally don't recommend doing a lot of formatting. The whole wiki thing is not really made for that per se. It's more like just basic, just the fax ma'am kind of deal. But sometimes it's useful to use different colors and stuff. So if I want to do something here, I'm just going to put in the word test, and I will make it bold, and I will make it red. So then I'm going to go and hit the save button down here. And it's going to save my change. And then I can do some more edits if I want, where I can go to another page, or I can try to create a new page. So another thing, why don't I go to edit again, and this is the new fancy, supposedly easy to use version. If you're old school like me, you want to use the classic version. So you see where it says switch to classic mode up here? Right up there in the corner?
Yes.
So if you click on that, you're about to switch to a different editor. Any unsaved changes will be lost. I haven't made any changes I haven't saved, so I'm doing OK. Now you see HTML code, and you can also do more with wiki code. So this is where, if I want to do a list.
If you want to do a what?
If I want to do a list.
Okay.
If I want to do a bulleted list, I'm just going to put that there and see how it translates it here. It does that. And there's a whole bunch of other, if you're using the old school version, there's a place I put all the help stuff I found under About PB Wiki at the bottom of the sidebar. And one of the things is how to format in PB Wiki. And this is for the classic version, but it's got some real easy ways to format things if you're just doing basic formatting. So, if you're like me and you just want to deal with basic text, you want to keep it simple, and you're willing to learn a few things, not a whole lot, then that can be the way to go. Now let's see.